Hello, it's Polish Paul VR, welcome to my channel and let's review Luna. This is a story about the bird that lost its way home. 1 minute the bird sleeps nicely, next minute it's getting blown away to the land of faraway things. But that's where you come to play, you're gonna help the bird find the way home. But is it good or is it bad? I'm gonna tell you all about it. Before I start, if you like what you're seeing, then please press a like because it does help the channel a lot. And if you're new to the channel and are not subscribed, then subscribe. It's always better when it's more of us. So Luna works as a flat game, but also it works in VR. In flat game you playing with DualShock and that's how you just interacting with the world. But of course it shines in VR and it looks like it was designed for VR and flat version is like afterthought. But never mind. So in VR you can play with DualShock, but it's not working that great because obviously objects you can see depths and everything. So sometimes you put in your little cursor over something and it's really far away, but it still will work. It's weird because DualShock don't track at all. You interacting with thumbsticks. So if you're playing in VR, the way to go is move controllers. Graphically on flat it does look a bit blurry because I don't know, I'm playing it on my 4K TV on Pro, so I usually sitting quite close, and when I sit close playing this game it just looks very blurry and jaggy. And same goes for VR. It's nice and colorful, but it's I don't know, it could have been better quality graphics. Nothing bad though, we definitely got worse. It's not most advanced graphics, you basically seeing like levels like as a diorama. Before you start the levels, there is a puzzle first to do, like a star puzzle, and then you doing like planting plants and shit to bring the world to life. And that's alright for the first time, but that's what you basically do over and over throughout the game. It's only got those few simple mechanics, so it gets boring very fast, especially that it basically feels like a busy work. It's not interesting at all, and being forced to do it all the time, it just makes this super boring, and especially that the story didn't stick with me. We've had things like Alumet on PlayStation VR, which was very nice and heartwarming experience, and also recently we've had amazing Ghost Giant, when you definitely was feeling this connection with characters, while in this game, while the character design is very nice and the bird is very cute, I found myself not caring if it's gonna find its way home or not. The whole experience takes about an hour, there's no reason to replay it really. You can replay it without narration, or you can play it as a storybook mode when you've got narrator, but that's about it. So it's very short, and also it's very boring because this hour 70 minutes or so I played, it's definitely felt longer due to those puzzles. It's not even proper puzzles because you're just connecting the dots and there's only one spot you can connect each dot, so it's basically just trial and error. And then when they connect it, you just find in shape, and those shapes then translate to the world, and then you plant trees, change color, make them bigger, change shapes sometimes, and then once you do that, then the more story will unfold. And looking at it now, if you take away all this busy work, it's a very short story. So playing through it, I definitely didn't felt heartwarmed, but I felt frustrated by the boringness of the mechanics. When it started off, I was thinking like, oh yeah, could be quite good when the first scene played out, and then when I played level after level with same stuff to do, it just puts me off. You don't feel like you want to progress through the game, you just feel like you want to stop playing it. Okay, so on to the verdict, I'm gonna give Luna 4 out of 10. There is a glimpses what makes it alright experience, but sadly there's so much busy work to do and the puzzles itself are so boring and repetitive that it definitely takes a lot from the experience. Combining with very short playtime and very short story, it's not something I would like to play again, and also there is no replayability. It's one of those games what starting very well and ending very bad. And that's it, bye.